So I created a learning plan. Here's how I did it. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria. Anyo. Today we're going to be talking about how I created a learning plan and how you can too. I took notes, so I'm going to be reading from my notepad. Just in case you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. So the first step is to identify your goals, and the best way to do this is to set SMART goals. SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. So for example, you want to learn digital marketing. A SMART goal will be, I want to learn how to market my business online by in 3 months time. I want to be able to do this and this, or I want to be able to run ads on Instagram, for example. So that is specific. You want to be able to run ads on Instagram. It is measurable because it's not just digital marketing. There's something, when you're done with everything, there's something you can do. So that's running ads on Instagram. Achievable is not an impossible thing for you to do at this time in your life. Realistic, can I learn it in 3 months time? So if you are at a certain point in life, in terms of your skill set, and you need some kind of background knowledge, it may take you longer to learn a particular skill. I'm just using Instagram or digital marketing as an example. Timely, because it is 3 months time. There's already a timeline to your goal. The next step is to identify where you are. So this is your goal. You want to learn how to maybe advertise on social media, for example, but right now you don't even know how to use. You've never used Instagram. You just know, oh, there's something that they call Instagram that people advertise their businesses in. So that's where you are. You've been able to identify where you are, and the next step is to, after that, you need to research and identify what you need to learn or what you need to know for where you want to be. So you already know that you want to learn Instagram once again, and you know you don't know anything about Instagram at all. So the next step is to identify what you need to know to be able to run ads on Instagram, for example. So you may need to watch YouTube videos, research on Google that, oh, how do I run ads on Instagram? In doing research, you'll be able to understand that, first of all, you need to understand digital marketing as a whole, like the fundamentals of digital marketing. Then you need to understand how to use Instagram as a platform for digital marketing. Yeah, so again, I said you should research or identify the skills you need to learn or what you need to know for where you want to be. Yeah. And the fourth step is to create a timeline. Like I said, your goal should be SMART, so it should be time-based. A timeline. I want to learn how to do this in 3 months. I want to learn how to do this in 2 months. I want to learn how to do this in 1 week, or I want to complete so and so amount of courses in 1 week. I want to complete so and so amount of books in 1 week. Yeah, that is it. There should be a timeline to what you are trying to learn or what you are trying to achieve. Okay, so the fifth step is to identify the resources you will use. So these resources can be books, it can be courses, it can be YouTube videos, it can be the technology, maybe writing materials, maybe it is your iPad or your tablet, or if it is a notebook and a pen. Yeah, those are the resources you will use. And in identifying the resources, save money as much as you can. Don't spend too much. Don't spend unnecessarily. So you could have found a course that you take on maybe Udemy, and you'd for maybe $10, for example, and you find the same quality of content on another platform for maybe $100. If there's no additional perk apart from taking the course, and don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't save money as much as you can. Yeah. If there are perks, like maybe you understand the person better, the accent is clearer for your background, all of that stuff. Yeah, you can spend that money. But if there are no additional perks, don't just do it. Yeah. And in identifying resources, to know yourself, because there are some people that will be speaking in a particular accent and it won't work for you. There's a learning style that won't work for you. For example, maybe the teacher is just about reading, creating, giving you written content to consume. Maybe they don't explain in the videos as you would like. Just know yourself. Don't spend time on those kind of resources. If maybe if when you were creating your learning plan, you put those resources in your plan while you are taking the classes, you now realize that, oh, this is not working for me. Don't stress it. Just know yourself. Find other resources that work for you. At the end of the day, it's not the resource that you used, it's about learning. It's all about learning at the end of the day. So the sixth step is to decide on an estimate of how long it will take you to complete the resource. In deciding on an estimate, you can see maybe if it's a Udemy course, for example, like just keep using Udemy for, I don't know, because Udemy is very cheap anyway. If it is a Udemy course, you can, maybe the course says 4 hours of video content. You have to factor in other things. So how many reading materials are there, how much of this topic do you understand, how easily do you understand this person's mode of teaching, and all of that. Using those factors, you decide on an estimate on how long it will take you to complete this particular resource. It's just an estimate. It may take you longer, it may take you smaller, but do your best to estimate, to provide an accurate estimate based on the information that you already have about this particular resource. Yeah. And finally, you populate the learning plan. I'm already showing you on your screen how to populate the learning plan. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing for now. Yeah. So guys, I said I was going to make a video showing you guys how I made my learning plan, but while in the process of making that video, I just thought it would be better to just show you my own plan, since I'm going to share the templates anyway. Show you my plan and what I did or how I got here. So if I share the template, you can do yours too. So basically, I just created a header. This is my header, my study plan. You can call it whatever you want to call it. Then I created different headings. So I said goals, courses to complete, resources, expected hours. In your heading, it can be something else. Yours can be goals, it can be resources. Resources is also what you can. It doesn't really have to be courses here. It can be videos, it can be blog posts to read, it can be books to read. So you can just say resources, then you say sources. I think I should actually update that now. So resources and sources. So resources is basically the material you're trying to consume, and sources is basically where you can find it. Then you have the expected hour session. I already talked about how to estimate your hours, so or the time you spend, how to estimate the time you spend on the particular resource. Yeah. So this is the first goal: understand the mathematics behind machine learning. And this is after writing that goal, I made a list of the resources I'm going to use to understand the mathematics behind machine learning, and then I put the links to these resources, and then I listed my expected hours. For the second goal, I said know how to use Power BI, and this is just a data. This is for someone who's into data science. Your own can be something else. So I'll just I'll just share my template and you customize it to yourself. So this is my second goal. I looked for resources and then I shared their sources here. This is my third goal, and so on. You can go on and on and on. Yeah, that's just basically it. Oh, I think I didn't even complete some stuff. Anyway, that's just basically it. Yeah, I hope you find this helpful. Yeah, so the final step is to start learning. after all said and done, if you don't learn, it's just a waste. So you'd have to discipline yourself to learn. Okay guys, so we've come to the end of this video. I've included it in the description box below the templates that I created while creating my own learning plan. Feel free to customize it to your own style. Do what works for you. If my own template doesn't work for you, you can look for other. There are lots of templates online. You can look for other templates. Yeah. And if you have any tips on how to create a learning plan, or you want to talk about what a learning challenge that you've experienced, let's meet in the comment section below. I mean, I want to hear from you. Let's interact. You guys have a lot of information to share. I'm very sure. I mean, you guys are smart people, so I look forward to hearing from you guys. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please, let's grow the farm, guys. I mean, I know you love me. Anyway, let's grow the farm. Subscribe, and see you in the next. See you soon. See you sometime. See you in the next video. Whatever. See you.